Hello and welcome everyone, and welcome Kate. So good to be with you.
Yes, thank you, Mary. It's good to be with
Yeah,
you. Mm.
thank you. So I'm here with Kate White today, who has organized a wonderful series of classes that we'll be doing together with Tara Blaskow, Allison Green Barton, Sarah Theismann, and Kate White. And besides being the organizer of these classes, she is also going to be a presenter. And I wonder if you could just tell us a little bit about what you'll be talking about, Kate.
Yeah, well, thank you, Mary.
Mm.
Yes, I've been very glad to organize this fundraiser for the Building and Enhancing Bonding and Attachment Clinic that Ray co-founded so many years ago, and I'm trained in that tradition. I'm trained in the pre-perinatal work. I'm trained in working with families. You were one of my trainers, Mary. It was really wonderful to be with you, and I take that class again if I could fit it in. And I'm pleased to be asked to be a presenter in this upcoming series, which is working with families to integrate their birth and early experiences. And I'll be talking on October 31st, and I'll be presenting When First Births Are Difficult, Integrating Birth Trauma to Prepare for Second Births, Improve Family Health, and Beyond. And this is a very common thing that happens in my practice. I get families that come because they've had a really challenging first birth and are coming up on their second birth. So I really work hard with that family to be in the now, be more present, to differentiate from the difficult birth. So in this series, I'm going to talk a little bit about just the impact of birth trauma and the model of care that I've developed over time to help families to prevent and treat birth trauma. But I'll talk about family health and how it can start here. It can start during pregnancy, and it starts with really helping yourself feel more present and recognizing the things that have happened to you. And then I have a whole section on what the trauma sensitive intake is. I have developed ways of welcoming families and then helping them identify if there are any what we call maternity ghosts in their history, something usually that's in the ancestors, something that was in their family line, or if they have any echoes of their own history coming up as they go towards birth and pregnancy and having a family. Because often as we head toward that part in our life, if we have anything left over from our history, it often comes up. So we have a way of really recognizing that and helping families integrate that. And then I also talk about the previous birth and what birth trauma is and how we can integrate that.
Mm.
And then I have a little bit of a practice where I teach about differentiation, which is really a key skill. And often families that as they go toward that second birth, because it feels so much like the first time, they're caught up in what we call a trauma sort of spin. And so I help them identify that and then differentiate from that. So that's then, this is now. And I work with the body. I work with the felt sense of it. And I have a teaching story that I use that I have permission from the family. And I have actually a film of working with the child too. And this family came to me, I don't know, is that this child must be in college now. I mean, it's a long time ago, but this when I first started working with families in 2003. And I have a film of working with the child from that first birth. And I have a story of working with the birthing parent there, the mother, and how she differentiated and the things that helped her. And then I have I have like a little bit of a practice. I'd like to work with people coming to listen. And then I finally talk a little bit more about just the approach I use, and how I have tools that I've developed that will hopefully give the listener a chance to understand the model of care that I have. It's a restorative model and it's a reparative model. It helps build resilience, and it really does work with families that I've been working with that can help them heal and help them become much more vibrant, present family in the now, so they thrive. So
Mhm.
that's what I'm going to be talking about, Mary.
How wonderful. It sounds like such a rich and interesting conversation. I can't wait to hear it.
Yep.
And it's an area where the support is so needed.
Yes,
Yeah, and I think mostly it's missed in people's care.
I agree. And I really am trying to build a cohorts of professionals who can really receive and support families to heal
Yeah,
on every level.
wonderful. Thank you so much, Kate.
Thank you, Mary.
Yeah.